Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here, Master Herbalist. Well, what do you think these are? Well, they're little brown capsules and they have a pungent herbal smell to them, almost like dry grass. Well, this is Feverfew, one of the mainstays of herbal medicine. Been around for thousands of years, was used by the Greeks and Romans and lots of the great healers used it for healing lots of different things. And it's used by many different cultures. It can be found in Europe and North America, South America, and it grows like a little daisy and kind of like chamomile. Has a similar looking flower. And all the parts above ground can be used to make into teas or into pills and capsules and powders and tinctures. And it works really great for, first of all, lowering fevers, which the name implies. And also it does a great job for some people for anxiety and stress. And why, we don't know exactly so far, but it has the ability to help with the stress hormones. And those stress hormones are really dangerous after a while and for a long period, so anything we can do to help with stress and anxiety, Feverfew can help with that kind of thing also. It also helps with many studies showing that it helps with migraines, and then you find people who say it doesn't work for migraines, but there was a long study done with the Postgraduate School of Medicine and Health Sciences in the UK, and they looked at a bunch of studies and they found in general it prevented migraines really well. It didn't really seem to work well in the middle of a migraine, but if you were taking it beforehand, it seemed to keep migraines from happening. And they found it was pretty safe in general, and it had really not a lot of side effects of any kind. It lowers inflammation, and it helps with prostaglandins in the body, and so that helps to alleviate a lot of the inflammation going on in the body, and helps with joint pain, arthritis, gout, all these different types of inflammatory conditions which cause pain, and does a really good job of that also. So if you have one of these inflammatory conditions like arthritis, you might want to try Feverfew. It does a great job of pain relief in general, and so if you have some kind of pain going on, Feverfew has been used for like regular standard headaches also, and long-standing, body aches and pains. So if you have one of those, and there was a study in 2009 by the Department of Orthopedics in Osaka, Japan, and they found it was helped with severe pain and arthritis in general. So, something to think about. Also, menstrual discomfort. If a person has lower abdominal, cramping, inflammation, and this seems to help with calm the mood and reduce moodiness, and in the help with the mood swings and also the anxiety too. So something to think about with PMS. It also helps with heart health. It can help to prevent atherosclerosis and the buildup of hardening of the arteries. So, and it's a great way to prevent clotting. And if you're taking blood thinners, it's not a thing you'd want to take. But if you, are prone towards heart attacks, then this might be something, because it prevents the platelets from sticking together and causing cardiovascular events. So it's an antithrombic agent, and that's really important because heart attacks are still one of the major causes of death in the world. It's also in the Journal of Medicine, medicinal food. It was found that it has many anti-cancer abilities also. They took about 3 different lines of breast cancer and in laboratory studies and shown that it stopped the growth of these cells. So it's something to think about there too. The dose is anywhere from about 250, depending on the how potent the herb is, to about 350 4 times a day, milligrams in capsules. And it comes in tinctures and pills and, you know, all kinds of different forms. So you can find it in your health food store, you can find it online in many different places, Amazon, eBay, and it really does a great job and in general, and it's one of the mainstays of herbal medicine. I find it really depends on the person also. Just like antidepressant medication, some work for some people and some don't. Like some antibiotics work for some people and some don't. So it's the same thing with herbs. Some of them work for some people and some don't. You're not going to find one. I had a man the other day that said kava didn't work. Well, kava didn't work for him because it just didn't work for him. And just like other medications and supplements. So we have to allow ourselves to find those things that work specifically for what's going on in our body, because we're all a little bit different. And also we have different beliefs about things too, you know, because at one time they did a study where they took a bunch of scientists and they gave them a sedative and told them it was a hyperactive ingredient that would keep them up all night. And what do you know? They stayed up all night. And then they gave them a hyperactive ingredient that would keep them up all night and told them it was a sedative and they would go to sleep. Well, what do you know? They all went to sleep. So our belief system has a lot to do with it too. So everything is mixed together. And also, I ask if you would please subscribe and tell others. We have a lot of healing to do in the world. And if you care to make a donation, down below you can find that link also. And all my contact info is there, and I do everything for free. So feel free to contact me, and we'll see if I can help you in any way, shape, and form. I love you.